Meet girl band phenomenon Girls Aloud. These five starlets were plucked from obscurity to become Britain's most successful girl group ever. But behind the smiles, the music and the glamour, a whole lot of trouble is brewing.
I've still always been portrayed as like the bitch in the band.
I haven't really got anyone to stay in for, so I might as well go out and get pissed.
Over the next 6 weeks, we'll go behind the scenes to show you what it's really like being at the heart of the British pop industry. The tabloid front pages.
Oh, God, you've seen that as well.
The Premiership footballers.
Actually, I'm going to kill you.
The misunderstandings.
Do you know what? I can't even be asked giving them the time of day to comment on it, because I think it's pathetic.
And the falling out.
So who looks like the dickhead? Not you.
Welcome to the real world of Girls Aloud. From the moment Girls Aloud stormed the charts with their debut #1, they continue to prove their critics wrong. They've sold millions of singles and have 3 platinum-selling albums under their belts. It's February 2006, and in 4 weeks' time, Girls Aloud released their 12th single, A Whole Lot of History. Their last 11 have gone straight into the top 10, but times are changing and the management is worried.
It was a bit of a gamble releasing a 4th single, but we all felt really confident that A Whole Lot of History was a song that people would like to see them perform on TV, but you just can't tell.
Got to admit, A Whole Lot of History doesn't feel as if it's doing as well as some of the other singles have done in the past.
These 5 pop princesses are after a hit, and the only way they're going to make it into the top 10 is to enlist the help of the one group that give them more trouble than anyone else, the press.
You can't live with them, but you can't live without them, can you?
They are photographed, like in the evenings, like falling out of cabs or going off and doing their own thing. That's part of what they're about.
Girls Aloud need more than just for a song to be played on the radio. People buy into them, therefore they buy into the whole thing. It's the whole package. It's not just about what they're singing about.
No one understands that more than 22-year-old Cheryl, the most famous member of Girls Aloud, particularly since she's engaged to Arsenal and England footballer Ashley Cole.
Thank you.
It's Valentine's Day and Cheryl's taking Ashley for a romantic night out at a fashion show. But first she needs that all-important killer outfit.
Cool, shopping with me little man. She's my shopping partner.
But no exclusive Bond Street and stylist for Cheryl. She's going shopping with her mum in Kent.
Loves her life at the minute, enjoying it. And I think she's always known she would get there since being a child.
Cheryl's seemingly idyllic life hasn't always been easy. She's the girl most in the tabloids, but not always for the right reasons.
Got myself into a bit of a pickle in a nightclub, like any normal teenage girl does.
In 2003, Cheryl was accused of assaulting a toilet attendant in a nightclub just 3 weeks after Girls Aloud were formed.
It happens all the time, but this was happening on front page national news, and that was such a hard time for me, like so frustrating. And I was dealing with all these things at the one time, the fame, the nasty side of fame, really, I dealt with from the start. The really harsh side of it, not knowing if this was the beginning and the end of my career, you know, just not knowing anything, to be honest. It still hurts and I'm still bitter about it, to be honest, I really am. Bitter about it, I can still make us cry, I can still make us feel sick after all this time. But, so that was hard. Then, obviously, I was allowed to stay in the band or whatever, and we've progressed and we're like 3.5 years down the line now, but I've still got that stigma, and I've still always been portrayed as like the bitch in the band.
The experience made Cheryl very wary, and she turned to the only person she knew she could trust.
I know, my mum's my best friend. Oh, she's cute. Don't tell her I said that because she plays on it. The only people that you can definitely trust throughout your whole life, 100%, I think. Which is quite sad, really.
Makes it £921.13, thank you.
That's not a bad day shopping, is it?
A few £100 later and Cheryl goes home to prepare for her night out. Just her, Ashley and a few dozen paparazzi. But not both members of this showbiz couple are thrilled about the A-list night out.
Me and Ashley are going to the Julian McDonald fashion show because it is London Fashion Week this week. I'm excited, are you? Not really. I've never been to one of these before and I don't know what it's like, so I'm excited and I like his things and I like him because I watch him on Project Catwalk. So I'm hoping Elizabeth Hurley may put in an appearance this evening. I'm going to be celeb spotting. I'm excited. It was on the news before we left the house, so it must be going to be a big thing, eh? It was on the news, there was already a few people there, so I don't know why they weren't little old me and you. We'll probably be sitting in the back row, but never mind.
Cheryl and Ashley have been engaged for almost a year, and despite the constant press intrusion, they're planning the wedding of the year this summer.
First met her, I was playing tennis with a few of my mates where I live, because obviously she lived in the same complex as well with the other girls, so we spoke for a bit and I asked her for a number, she said no. And then she gave me the number and that was it, that was history.
Would you be me Valentine?
Yeah, I ain't got no choice. We get married in 3 months.
I know, and then the Valentine's presents go up and up and up and up.
It may be a night off, but Cheryl knows that she has to work the cameras to help the single.
I'm in a girl band called Girls Aloud, and currently we are promoting in Europe a bit. Hello Fashion TV, hope you're having a nice time and you enjoy the show. Starstruck, but a bit like, oh my god, there's Paris Hilton. She does that same face. We should have had Chantel here fighting our corner. I'm going to go and meet the man himself. I'm a bit nervous. Get it off then. It's off you. Ashley, I'm going to kill you. It's off your jumper. Oh my god, I've got fluff all over us. I'm embarrassed. I feel nervous. I feel a bit like a celebrity spotter. Hello.
Hi,
I'm Sharon. Lovely to meet you. Lovely to see you.
You enjoy it?
Loved it. Absolutely loved it.
How you doing? You enjoy my show?
They've been mobbed.
Fantastic.
Have they?
Good, yeah.
Not as mobbed as me. Not as mobbed as me.
Not at all.
Yes, God.
Are we, Ash?
Thank you very much.
Now I'm going to go for my Valentine meal. Just me and me little Valentine. And I can't wait, I'm looking forward to it, and I'm starving.
Cheryl's keen to slip away for a romantic dinner, but the paparazzi have other ideas. Girls Aloud tour manager and minder, Drew, is well aware of the press interest in his famous passengers.
We've got 2 paps behind us, one on a motorbike and one in a car. They've been with us since we left the fashion show, so it's pretty obvious they're paparazzi. They're hungry for the picture, and obviously they want a picture of Cheryl and Ashley on Valentine's night out, which they're probably going to get, unfortunately.
We've been followed before. Remember, Drew, that time? And they take red lights and everything. It's ridiculous, but I don't.
Get used to it.
You just think, do you know what? What's the point? I wish I had brought my camera to take a picture then, because it's good in years to come to say to the kids, look what they used to do to Mum and Dad. They were once interested.
It's 11:30, hours after the press was spotted trailing the car. Drew's had enough and finally tries to shake him off.
You got your picture?
Yeah, we'll need them though.
You know, you got it on the way. You don't need it on the way out. They're only going to be a little bit fatter.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, they would have followed us all the way back to Cheryl's and Ashley, and we would have had to got the security guards at the gate to stop them and not let them in. And that happens frequently.
Coming up, the girls let their hair down with some sun, sea and suntan lotion.
Girls, run.